are back on our top 20. Well, what a year it's been for Carrie Underwood. She and Mike Fisher started the year welcoming little baby Isaiah into the world back in February. And now Carrie is releasing her 5th studio album, Storyteller, next week.
So working on Storyteller, 13 songs. Mark Bright, a guy that you've worked with in the past, he's back working on this album, as well as 2 other producers involved in this.
Yeah, I just needed to change things up for me and get out of my routine. And Mark and I work so well together, but just in kind of the different, direction I kind of wanted to take with the album. I love some of the stuff that Jay Joyce does, and just thought I'm gonna go try him out and see what we can come up with, and recorded a few songs with him, and then it was like, oh, I want to do some more, so ended up doing more with him. And then of course Zach Crowell was another producer and writer. His name just kept popping up everywhere, so I was like, I'm holding like some of his songs that he's written, and like we wrote well together, and so it ended up being, I was like, why not follow that path? Yeah, there's 3 very different recording experiences, which was good for me.
It's nice, so you got out of your comfort zone a little bit and kind of got to flex out the creativity. Co-wrote and collaborated on half of this album, and it's interesting because other than Renegade, Runaway, it's the softer side, the softer songs on this album that you collaborate with. Heartbeat, songs about, of course, there's one for Isaiah.
What I Never Knew.
But I want to talk about Chaser.
Yeah.
This really, and you and I were talking about this before camera, there's a little different sound for you. The verses are really cool stylistically. It's just so different.
Thank you. That was just kind of one that happened. I had the title Chaser written out in my little book I carry around, and it turned into, like, we were making like alcohol references to like the kind of guy that's like always chasing after something better, to chase her, which is whoever he was. Like the girl just saying, I'm letting go, like you can just go ahead, and I'm gonna bow out. Like I don't
the attitude that. I think is all you. Like, listen, guy, you go do your thing.
It's not aggressive. Yeah. It's pretty passive, but in a like, I realize like I don't need you, so you can just, I'm cutting you loose. Yeah. Before you do something to me, before I get attached. Yeah.
And speaking of alcohol and kind of those references, Relapse is another one of those songs which I thought was...
It's a lot of like metaphorical alcohol reference. That one's really cool.
Dealing with a relationship that you just can't let go of.
And it's not like it's a choice. It's a choice that she's making. I'm not saying that I need you. I'm not saying that I have to have you. I'm just saying that here I am.
This is it for right now.
This is just call it a relapse.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned the softer songs, and the song I'm singling out is The Girl You Think I Am, and I couldn't help but wonder, as you're very close with your parents, and you'll always probably be daddy's little girl. Even as a mom now, that probably doesn't change, does it?
No. I feel like the older I get, the more I realize like how my parents see me and how they love me, and especially being a parent myself now, it's like I understand more about them and like some of the decisions that they made with us growing up, and why they did that, or why I couldn't have something that I really wanted, or you know what I mean? Like they were always looking out for me, and realizing that my dad like sees me like up here when I'm really just like over here, he views me as being just so much more than I feel like I am. Maybe he sees something in me that I definitely don't see.
I think every parent is like that, right?
Yeah, and when I realized that, I was like, oh, like, this is how he like he shows love, and this is how he sees me.
Yeah. How excited are they to have a grandchild now?
Well, they have lots.
Your sister,
right?
But I mean,
I have 2 sisters. They have kids. They have kids. My parents are great grandparents. I'm late to the party with Isaiah.
So like whatever.
Yeah, but you know what? Like it's the cool thing is now, like technology, like they can be involved without
having to be.
Yeah, we don't live near each other at all. Like we don't have grandparents here, but we can send them pictures and video, and I mean that's amazing. So I feel like they they're connected to him even if they're not physically here.
Well, it's just a great song, so everybody's going to get to hear that when they check out the album Storyteller. 13 songs leading the way, Smoke Break. The video, #1 on the countdown. Fans are loving this.
That's awesome. Thank you. I mean, I really have, I've had just the most supportive, wonderful fans over the past 10 years, really, and picking up new ones along the way, and I mean, it's just, you feel the love when they vote for things, and when they come see us in concert, and when they request songs on the radio. Like, that's just, that's pretty spectacular, and I'm honored. Do what?
Do they have a name for themselves?
I mean, I think some groups call themselves like the Care Bears. We have like the fan club members, and I mean, it's just, I don't care what they call themselves as long as they're
listening and
they call themselves fans, and I call myself grateful. So
that's sweet. Well, perfectly said. Let's go ahead and play it. Here it is, Smoke Break.